Hi there, my name is Wade Kelly. Today we're going to show you how to make some mustard, and you can do this in your own home quite easily. I thought, why is everyone making mustard? Well, no one's making mustard, but they should be because it's easy and delicious. There's a few key ingredients to mustard, and that's mustard seed, mustard powder, and water. That's it. You could make basic mustard with those things. You could stop there, you could be done, but that's boring. No one wants to do that. We're going to have a little more fun. We're going to add some rosemary, some fresh herb. We're going to add some honey to give it a little bit of sweetness. And I'm going to go through the science of how mustard works so that you can play with it. All right, let's get going here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chop my rosemary. I've already picked it off the stems, and I did it just this morning from the farmer's market. I just bought it. It's very fresh. So keep on chopping until it's to a relatively fine consistency. You don't want someone finding a gigantic chunk of rosemary in their mustard when they're eating a pretzel or having a piece of fish or eating a sandwich or getting it stuck in their teeth. To make mustard really delicious, you're going to break up the seed. And when you break up the seed, it releases this delightful chemical that interacts with cold water, making it hot and giving it the mustard flavor. I'm going to pour in, I've got yellow mustard seed and I've got some beautiful brown mustard seed. The brown's a little more mild and smoother, and the two of them together are going to create a really nice mustard flavor. Taking my pestle and mortar, I'm going to start crushing them. Keep on going so you've got, you don't want paste, you want to just break it up a little bit. You still want some rough, delicious seeds in there. I'm going to add some salt. In this case I'm using Maldon salt just because it's delicious, so why wouldn't you? I'm going to add a little bit of mustard powder. It's about 3 tablespoons. You can buy all of these things in bulk. They're often in the Indian food aisle in grocery stores. You can buy them online. Specialty shops like spice stores, obviously. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this now, so I'm going to stop. And I'm going to pour the ingredients I've got so far into my magic bullet container. And then I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients for this particular recipe. Ugh. Throw my rosemary in there. Now, the next thing is, this is the science part. In order to create the mustard flavor, you need two things. Well, you need one thing, and that's cold water, and that will create heat. And it will keep on creating heat unless you stop it. So to stop the reaction, you're going to use vinegar. We can put them in at the same time. If you add more vinegar, it's going to be less hot. If you add less vinegar or more water, it will be more hot. So I've chosen, you can use balsamic vinegar, apple cider vinegar is delicious, white vinegar. I've used sushi vinegar, anything works. In this case I'm using some delightful red wine vinegar. I'm going to pour that right over top, and I'm going to pour my half a cup of cold water. You could also use white wine, which is also delicious. The last thing I'm going to throw in there, because I want a little bit of sweetness, is some mustard. I'm just kidding. It's honey. Throw in a little bit of honey. Perfect. So I've got all my ingredients ready to go, and I'm really just using the magic bullet to blend it together quite nicely. Okay, that's it. The mustard's made. Now, you're gonna look at this and you're gonna go, but that mustard is so runny. Well, what happens is the mustard seed's gonna absorb the water and the water and the vinegar over the next 12 hours, and then you will have mustard. You don't have mustard until you've done those things. I'll show you what it looks like at the end. One second. So I've got 2 mustards here that I've pre-made in advance. Let's just put them in jars, give them away that way, they're nice. This is a beautiful, simple country mustard. I've got a little bit of hot pepper in there to add some flavor and some garlic salt. Very simple, very, very spicy. And then in this one, I've got a balsamic smoked paprika mustard with whole grain brown seeds. So it's fairly smoky in flavor, a little sweet. It's going to be great on fish and pretzels, because everything is good with pretzels. Hey, maybe I'll teach you how to make pretzels one day, because you can do those at home as well. That's about it for making mustard. Don't forget, you gotta have at least 12 hours in the fridge for the mustard to really come together. You can also, if you wanna make it at home, you can do it. You don't need an immersion blender, you don't need a magic bullet. If you've got them, it's faster, but really, it's very little required to make mustard. Give it a try. Good luck.